really sadly, we lost my uncle to suicide. And to say my family was blindsided would probably be an understatement. It was 5 days prior. My aunt said to him, like, oh, I think we should take you to the doctor. Like, let's maybe get things checked up. And from that point of someone noticing to him taking his own life was 5 days.
Yeah. It was just like a
scary
little switch, and he just said, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, and we're all left reeling because it's not like we don't care.
You just didn't have an opportunity to notice, or you didn't see it. We see that where I work. I'm around tradesmen a fair bit, and we push daily just like those probing questions to make sure that like everything is okay, because like you said, you may unfortunately not have probed within a few months, and then you just don't notice, and then one question just triggers like a negative opinion of themselves or something like that, and that sparks a downfall. Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah, it is crazy like how quickly things can spiral out of control. And I think sort of, I don't know if it's a cultural thing but it could be universal.
I feel like it's a macho thing you keep to yourself. I think that's a lot of...
Because our statistics in Australia is men are far more likely to suicide than women.
My honest take on it is that women, for whatever reason, are extremely good at communicating like entry-level emotions, whereas men are appalling at it. Like men struggle to utilize whatever vocabulary they have to express that. They just don't know how to match emotion to word. They don't see that connection, whereas you guys do. And I think that's probably why it's hard for men to begin their conversation. They just don't know how. Pure and simple.
And I think like if you are a guy, there's a bit of a stigma that you don't maybe feel comfortable. Starting the conversation. I think the not having the words, but then there is a bit of that stigma that if you do say something, are you not macho anymore?
You definitely get told, oh, come on, grow up. You're all right, you're fine.
So I think, even just understanding that, is... Even that's a bit of a minefield in itself.
Do you have a take on how to beat that, or is it you just sort of felt that it would be good to just raise the money and raise awareness on the event and give it to an organisation to utilise those resources, or do you have like a steadfast opinion on it?
So the first swim around Moreton, all the money was donated to the Black Dog Institute, and they're very much looking at things from a medical point of view. Like, is there things we can use to maybe diagnose things a bit quicker? Is there medical markers? So they're very much pouring money down the scientific avenue, which is absolutely amazing. And then the other side of that, and who I donated to for the Bribie swim, was Are You OK? And they are in the community. They are doing the Are You OK days, and they're the ones that they don't push the science behind it. They push the check in on your mate.
Talk to each other.
Actually talk to each other. Don't, it's a bit silly. We see each other every day on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm guilty of it myself. Sometimes, like, I see my friends doing stuff. I don't think, I should actually just pick up the phone and be like,
you're not truly invested in, like, in that moment, you're not truly invested in, are they actually, like, enjoying their time in the day? Like, you just sort of see them and go,
because social media is a bit fake in that everybody just posts the good things. Like, if someone's having a bad day, they generally, as a general rule, wouldn't put terrible day today, I'm spiraling downwards, like...
It's a highlight reel.
It absolutely is. So I think I'm probably guilty of being like, my friends are fine. Look at all these smiles in these photos. They went out to dinner. That's great. They're good.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that myself.
I actually literally just saw an Instagram bio this morning, and it was, may you be as happy as your feet, or something like that. And I just laughed. I saw it.
That is so true. That's a good one.
That's literally what the whole concept is. As you said, like a highlight reel.
Like, I hope you are. Because you're showing the best side.
Because it looks amazing.
Yeah. But it's a hard message to spread. But Are You OK?
Yeah.
Do a great job.
So, I think both of those organisations are absolutely fantastic, and they're sort of getting the issue from different sides, which is...
But it's good that those two sides work very well in conjunction, but they also work well separately, which is the really important thing, because... From my point of view of raising money for organisations is that sometimes you might pick a mob and they work very well by themselves but don't work well within the community of organisations. So it's great to see that the two you've picked, whilst they may not talk to each other, they spread the very similar message.